Hey, out there, Cody here. Today I'd like to mention the film The Magnificent Seven. I've seen the remake. I watched the remake a few times. The one that came out in 2016, so I thought I'd watch the original one that came out in 1960, starring Yul Brynner and boasting of many others in the cast like Steve McQueen, Charles Bronson, James Coburn, Eli Wallach. Anyhow, the film takes place in this little village, a village that actually has no name, by the way, and this seemingly little peaceful village is being overrun by this ruthless leader named Calvera. And Calvera is just this guy who thinks he can go on through and take these few, storm this place, drain it dry, and, leave when he's pleased, pretty much. And he raised the town, and at one point, and one of the villagers is not alive. So the villagers are tired of this. They can't take it anymore. So they go to this older wise man that lives right outside of town, and they ask him what we should do. And this older wise man says, get some weapons and learn how to use them, learn how to defend yourselves. So a few of the villagers leave this town and go to the nearest towns over, trying to find a way to get some weapons, maybe some ways to defend themselves. And they come across a man named Chris, played by Yul Brynner, and they tell Chris what's going on. They ask if they can, what they can do. If they can get some weapons, and he said, "You're better off to have men come and fight for you rather than get weapons. It'd be a lot less expensive." So he agrees to help them, and then along the way they come across a few others, like Steve McQueen's character, for instance. They come across him, and a very skilled gunslinger, and they come across James Coburn's character, a very skilled gunslinger slash knife wielder, and Chico and Lee and Bernardo, Charles Bronson's character, and it comes out to seven actually. And they settle on seven because they feel like one man's not going to be able to take on this army. We need seven men to really teach people how to fight, how to get their technical abilities down, and learn how to handle weapons of the any necessary weapons to defend themselves. And so that's just what they do. They once they get the seven men assembled, they start teaching the villagers how to defend themselves. And then it gets to the point where Calvera and them start going at it, and they chase Calvera out of town. But then Calvera comes back, and then it results in an epic gunfight in the end.